to the Ultraflex Football podcast, where we have fun with our friends while we talk about football and anything else we want to talk about. With me after a week bye is Travis Enter.
What's up? What's up?
Robbie Green.
What's up, gentlemen?
And Ryan Wheeler.
What's up, everybody? Here we go. So last week we did, well, I lied. Last week we didn't do anything. 2 weeks ago, we did Rihanna's Good Girl Gone Bad. She smashed at the Super Bowl. So, and never mind. I was going to say clearly before that. Clearly before that, because she was very pregnant. This week, we have Leonard Skinner's pronounced. Is that right, Rob?
Yeah, pronounced Leonard Skinner.
What did I say?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, see, I thought you were saying it's pronounced Leonard Skinner. Like I said, Leonard Skinner. All right, so it's yes, Leonard Skinner's pronounced.
Awesome. We're going to be jumping over to the butt fumble in a second.
Hold on, Ryan. The album is pronounced Leonard Skinner.
So the album's called Leonard Skinner?
No, it's called pronounced Leonard Skinner.
This is the most confusing thing ever.
Because probably no one knew how to say their name, so they had to say pronounce, and then it's like how to actually say it, like Leonard Skinner.
So it's actually Leonard Skinner's album pronounced Leonard Skinner.
Correct. I didn't want to type that all out in the in our group chat because it was I didn't know how to type that out with all the different fancy symbols. So yeah.
Leonard Skinner has symbols in it? I thought it was just LYNYRD.
No, it's like the how to pronounce it thing. So like, if you Google how to pronounce something and it has like all the funny,
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Leonard Skinner.
So you can look that up.
Oh, dumb. All right.
I'll do it.
Before we jump over to the butt fumble, I just want to say we will be having our first ever guest towards the end of the show. So stay tuned for that in about 35, 40-ish minutes. But with that being said, we'll jump over to the butt fumble. All right, I got 3 jokes. This is probably my cleanest week in a long time. These are just good old-fashioned jokes. Did you know that diarrhea... Thank you, Trevor.
Jump the gun.
Did you know that diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. What generation is Forrest Gump? Any guesses?
This feels bad.
Gen A. I'm just on a roll, so I might as well do the third one. Sex is like a card game. If your partner sucks, you better have a good hand.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of somewhat clean. Those are cleaner than they have been.
Yeah, totally.
Yes, for sure.
We will go to the draft. We are going to be drafting zoo animals as if the cages just disappear and we have to pick what animals we think would survive is the best way that I was thinking about this. Or we would want in a battle royale. Draft order.
Battle Royale.
Is Rob, myself, Ryan, Travis. Rob, what animal do you have with 101?
All right. So Tuesday's gone. Today's Wednesday. And I'm taking the obvious choice at 101. I'll take the elephant. So I got some fun facts for you. They can weigh up to 14,000 pounds. Their trunks can be up to 7 feet long and weigh 300 pounds. And anyone want to guess how fast they can run?
That's like Shaq, man.
20 miles an hour.
25. I think I got one
but they
more
can't
here.
jump, right?
Their tusks are on average 6 feet long
Neither
and
could
weigh
Shaq.
50 pounds each. So good luck trying to
Shit, you did
Wow.
get too close to them.
That's like
Pass-
Derrick Henry running at you.
Is it a
20 miles an
mountain
hour,
lion,
except
too?
for way larger.
Yeah, a little
Uh-huh.
bit. A little bit larger.
I didn't know we were doing a Did You Know as well. So awesome. I'm going to go with another large animal. This one might be a little bit more dangerous, or I guess aggressive is probably the right term. I'm going to go with the hippo.
Yeah.
Those things are nasty.
That was my second choice if I had to pick something else. But I didn't because I had the first pick.
Well, I think it's clear that we're going tanks first. So
Yeah,
I
had to
can't
get some
think
size.
I can't think of another tank other than the rhino. And I want a tank, so I guess I'm going rhino.
I had those 1, 2, 3 on my board, so
There it is.
chalk
Travis,
so far
Might
for
want to
me.
sharpen its horn first. Nice little sharp.
No, dude. Nope. You gotta do it nice and blunt.
Travis, you have back-to-back picks here with 4 and 5. So
Oh, that's
who do you have?
easy. I'm gonna go with the gorilla.
That stinks. I was really hoping that would get back to me.
Dude, I would not want to mess with a gorilla.
Is anybody else? Is he quiet for anybody else, or is it just me?
A little quiet.
Okay, I don't know if you can turn up your mic or something or answer, but
Just
like-
scream.
just scream really loud into your mic. That would work too.
All right. Is that any better? I can hear myself louder. I think I just turned up my
Yeah, I think you turned up your own mic, but that's fine.
my second pick will be the lion
Ooh, king of the jungle.
and the zoo.
All right. Well, if I didn't get gorillas, then I want the polar bear.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure I wasn't going to be able to get like bears in general.
Yeah, I would have asked you to pick a specific one because polar bear was my 4 on my
Okay.
board. So
All right.
polar bears
Cool.
are big.
They're big and supposedly they're mean, man. Like if
Yes.
they see you, they want to kill you.
They're
Guess
aggressive.
I'm not picking a penguin anymore.
Nope. Take penguin. I got it. That was the best joke so far of this podcast.
Because mine are planned. Like, that was just off the chat. That was funny. I will go with, I want something that can dominate the water. I don't know if these are even at the zoo because I'm terrified of snakes. But I'm going to go with anaconda.
That was on my list.
That was on my list.
It's big.
Yeah, I was actually reading. I was doing my research too, Rob. And they said the green anacondas can get the biggest. And that the adult ones don't get preyed upon much because they're so large.
Do you know how
That's why
big
they get so big.
I did not look up.
Have to
Stats.
check. I'm just curious.
I think it said the largest animal recorded was a 130-pound impala.
Green anacondas can grow to more than 29 feet and weigh more than 550 pounds.
Okay.
Jesus.
I was thinking like 30
Might have been
feet for an
kilograms,
anaconda.
But that's 2.2. That's a large impala. Oh,
It is.
I think it could be kilograms.
I think. Oh man, I was gonna say maybe Answer's mic is like coming. Maybe it's picking it up from like your computer instead of your microphone or something because it's so quiet.
Hold on, let me call IT.
There you go.
Well,
Get IT
while
on
he
the phone.
plays with that, Rob has back-to-back picks anyways, so we can let him get his second and third pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the tiger. I'm pretty happy Travis took the lion because I think the tiger is gonna win in a fight between a lion and a tiger.
And bears all night.
Yeah, I could take another bear to try to go up against your bear, Ryan, but
I got a big bear.
yeah, I think I don't know if it's not the biggest bird. I don't know if it's the meanest, but I'm taking the bald eagle. It's going to be my eye in the sky, and it's going to be the face of my team. Who doesn't like the bald eagle?
They look really stupid profile. Or no, when they're looking right at you. Straight on shot. They look like a bunch of dorks.
That was going to be my next pick because I like the idea of having, as you said, eye in the sky.
I would just.
And now I'm
peace out.
struggling. What'd you say?
I would just peace out. Eagle, just
Now I'm struggling. I don't know
Yeah.
anymore. Or I
You
can't.
don't
think
know
of any
anymore. Oh,
You don't know any more
birds.
birds?
Oh, so you don't know any more animals? That's not
that are
good.
no birds that are would be in the zoo. Like how many birds are in the zoo? But don't answer that. 'Cause you might be picking one. I'm gonna go with again a water specimen, and I'm gonna go with a crocodile.
Yeah. Good pick.
Huh. So just stay away from the water and we'll be all right if our animals are fighting Tonys.
Yeah, you got the water on lockdown here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hippo,
gonna-
crocodile. No one's
I'm just
messing
gonna
with the
stay in
water.
the water, and if you guys come to me, I'll kill you. If
Our
not-
3 teams we're gonna have a coordinated attack on the water. We're just gonna all take out yours and then battle
Yeah.
it out after.
trying to think. I guess the polar bear probably would hold a good chance. The elephant too. So, Ryan, your third pick. You already have a rhino, a polar bear, and what is your third pick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go cheetah. Give me the fastest cat. You guys can have the big ones. I'll take the fast one. Hopefully there's like a
Run
hit and
away.
run, you know?
A lot smaller, but very fast.
Yeah.
All
It'd be
right.
hard to end my team because they'll just keep running away and never catch it.
Travis gets to end his draft right here with again back-to-back picks. What do you think?
man, you guys are eating up my list here.
Yeah.
But I
My list
still
is going
have
too.
the poison dart frog.
Is that your pick?
That's my pick.
Okay.
No cages, and I'm assuming the aquarium it's in it's out of there, right?
It broke free from its 1x1 glass container. Yep.
Not only will you not find me, but if you do, I don't think you actually get hit with a dart, but I am poisonous.
It's probably like spit, right?
How big are their darts? Will my elephant even feel it?
No.
I should have done more research on it, but it sounded like it'd mess you up.
A frog.
A poisonous
Don't accidentally
frog?
step on it when you let it out of the cage. You might kill it.
I'm gonna give you a poisonous frog for your birthday. And you'll see.
Oh, thank you. I'll let it outside.
Travis, what's your last pick?
My last pick, since my entire list is gone, is the woolly mammoth.
Mm.
They've
The bones of it?
they've been doing some research,
Uh-huh.
and they've been doing some genetic alterations with DNA to bring the woolly mammoth back.
All right.
All right, we can give you the skin and bones of the...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we'll see. That'll be like a snack for the rest of ours.
Give me
Yeah.
like 2-3 years. They're just kind of doing it now. They'll have
Okay.
it figured out, and I've got a woolly mammoth.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm not up. Ryan.
Oh, you're going to
you're up.
skip me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so excited to take my last picks, but you're up.
All right. I don't know. I hope these are at the zoo. I don't know if they are or not, but I think I'm going to take them. If Fencer gets woolly mammoths, then I definitely get Komodo dragons. Because those things are just as nasty as a crocodile as far as I'm concerned.
It's a Gila monster, right?
A what?
Same thing? Komodo dragon and a Gila monster, however you say it.
Yeah, I think so. We'll go with
I'm gonna go with a leopard. I need something that is gonna be quick and on the ground. Some sort of cat that's running around. So I'm going with a leopard. And the last pick of the zoo animal all cages disappear draft. Rob, what do you got?
Well, someone's got to fight the polar bear. I'll take the grizzly bear. Why not? They're
What
pretty
a-
similar in size. I don't think they're as aggressive, and that's why he fell, but
I told my wife what I was going to try to take, and I said grizzly bear was like my number one thing. And she was like, they're not at the zoo. And I was like, oh, okay, well then I'll just go polar bear because they're definitely at the zoo. But
They're-
if Enser gets woolly mammoths and I get Komodo dragons, then you got to be able to take grizzly bear.
pretty sure grizzly bears are at the zoo, aren't they?
I thought so too,
Not-
man.
I mean, like, not
crazy.
the buffalo zoo, but
Right.
I'll send you guys
All
right, now I gotta look
the
it up.
Joe Rogan episode where they talk about the woolly mammoth coming back.
The woolly mammoth's not coming back.
Right?
You guys, Brian, you should have told me you were going to wear a backwards hat. By the way, I could have participated.
Dude, when I take this off, I'm going to have a huge square right here on my head where this little thing, the thing that you size your hat on, that's going to be just imprinted into my forehead.
I
What
feel
you gotta
left
do
out.
is you gotta flip your hair out the hole.
Oh, dude, yeah. Let me
the
just
San
take
Diego
my...
Zoo has 2 grizzly bears. Just want to say it before I forget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anchorman. You guys didn't learn anything watching Anchorman?
Scout and Montana are their names.
Oh, they have names.
Yep.
You're never supposed to name them in case they die. Then you don't have to feel bad.
I think they all have names.
Yeah, pretty
Oh.
sure every zoo animal has a name.
No one took the giraffe.
No. Except for when they crack their neck, like, and try to attack someone, it gets pretty vicious.
I almost picked the black mamba snake because I read it's the fastest snake. It can move it up to 20 miles an hour. And they get up to 15 feet long. So I was like, that's pretty terrifying.
Kobe.
That's pretty big. I was going to take humans because they're at the zoo. But
No. We did this whole group chat about that thing going around Twitter about
animal there.
10,000 10,000 rats and whatever, the one-armed sniper. We don't need to get into that conversation.
one armed.
He only had one arm.
I don't remember him having one arm.
Well, that's probably pretty good then.
I looked at my phone and I had like 102 missed texts. And I'm going through and it's all about these animal fights.
Yep.
Too long, didn't read. Summed up, what we pick? Rats and hawks.
We picked rats and hawks because you just have to kill the hunter and then you get his rifle. And then you have a rifle and 10,000 rats and 50 hawks?
Yeah.
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 It was
the
just too many rats.
winner.
We're jumping over to Ryan's segment, the analytics department.
All right. I'm special, I guess. I get 2 parts to my segment. I guess because mine's so quick, the did you know? But did you know that the pre-game military flyovers that are conducted while doing the Star Spangled Banner that play at pro sports, they're actually planned training runs for flight teams, so it doesn't cost extra. So those people are like, oh, they're wasting our tax money flying those planes and helicopters and stuff over the stadium.
Are
They're not.
there people that do that?
Oh yeah, there's definitely people that do that. They're already factored into the annual training budget though. So when you see them fly over and you think to yourself, "Oh, they're wasting my tax money." Well, no, they're not.
So
That's probably
is it
the
like
most
all the
efficient
newbies
thing
learning
I've
how to
ever
fly?
heard the government do.
It is that I don't think it's the newbies learning how to fly, Rob. They have to keep up with training.
Do
If they haven't flown in a while.
Yeah, flights.
Yeah. What'd you say, Answer?
I said that's probably the most efficient thing the government has done.
Yeah, right. I thought it was pretty good. I was impressed. All right, you guys ready to sing?
Ready?
Tony, you're first because you know the worst.
Yep.
The least.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. It's a really nice echo. Okay, there we go. It's gone. It's called A Whole New World. It's in Aladdin.
Going back to Disney again, huh?
Yes.
Can we get a country song?
No. We're doing Disney, and you're going to get this one, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess.
Where do I spend it? I have no idea. I haven't watched Aladdin since I was 4 years old.
Where do I spend it? What does that even mean?
Hey, at least I threw out a guess.
You should have finished that and then done the next verse for him.
Okay. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder.
It's a
over-
whole new world.
That's what I was trying to get him to sing.
Okay, and then what's the next part?
It's a whole new world.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. That's so embarrassing. Okay. Answer.
Oh boy.
All right, you get same movie. We got a theme here. Friend Like Me. Okay. Well, Alibaba, he had them 40 thieves. Sherazade had 1,000 tales. But Master, you're in luck because up your sleeve.
Screw you, dude.
I don't think you want us to win this game ever.
Wow. He gets a whole new world, and I get some Will Smith rap song. Get out of here.
Does anybody know it?
I was so mad I wasn't even thinking about the words because
You got a brand of magic never fails. Oh, man. All right. Fail. Rob, I said you had the hardest one before we started, so it's not good. Not looking good. I thought those two would.
Not looking good. All right.
Wow.
All
I'm
right.
gonna change my rhyming word here now.
You've made us look like idiots.
Just for Ryan.
A bunch of times with your stupid rhyming words. So, Rob, Prince Ali. Okay, I'll give you something that's not insanely hard. Prince Ali, mighty is he, Ali Ababa. Strong as 10 regular men, definitely. He's faced the galloping hordes.
100 bad guys with swords.
Let's go! We got it!
Yes. I don't know what comes after that, though.
Who sent those goons to their lords? Why, Prince Ali.
All right. Petitioned it for no Disney next time.
All right. No Disney next time, but
It's not going to matter for me. But
Well, we got 1 out of 6 now.
Isn't
Right?
that 100 bad guys with swords like a random guy who's like 100 bad guys with swords? Doesn't he say it like?
I don't remember that part.
I have to rewatch the movie.
Yeah, because
All
there's
right.
like a whole bunch of people throughout the
Yeah,
city that are singing it.
that's a
I'm pretty
great
sure watch
movie.
that part because that's how I remember that part is that guy's kind of funny. I could be totally
All right.
wrong and just made it up in my head.
Yeah,
You're talking the original animated.
Yeah.
Okay.
we're like 20 minutes in to the Ultraflex Football podcast, and it's finally time to talk about football.
Oh, we had to talk about football? All right. I clicked the wrong one. That was sick. Let's go.
Definitely new. Been 2 weeks. The Super Bowl has been played since our last podcast, so it's our first time being able to talk about it on this format. Travis, what's your big takeaway from the Super Bowl?
From the Super Bowl, well, I guess now we know that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. So I guess
Boom.
No, I'm just kidding. He didn't play all that well, but it was a good team effort. The Eagles, it did come down to the front, the big boys in the trench. And I think everyone was a little surprised how much better the Chiefs played than the Eagles up front.
What did you guys think of the field? Seemed like that kind of neutralized a lot of the pass rushers in this game.
What'd you say? Someone sent that they had grown it for like 2 years.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
going up 2 years.
Yeah.
Epic fail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It still turned out to be a good game despite that. And surprisingly, no one tore their ACL or anything else, but it was definitely disappointing that so many guys were slipping.
No,
Well,
I mean,
I think they wanted something that had a little more give to it because that's the trouble that they have with turf is that the guy's legs basically get caught when their spikes are planted. And that's how you tear that kind of stuff. But this
So that was no problem
so
there.
the other direction.
So what would you do
Yeah.
what would you injure by slipping too much, Travis?
Your knee.
pull a muscle?
More muscles than
Yeah,
like
muscle.
tearing something. Yeah.
I'm sure it's some recency bias, but it was the best Super Bowl as far as action and living up. I mean, 2 number 1 seeds, 2 quarterbacks, 2 just good teams that I could remember. I mean, the Super Bowl last year was good as well.
Yeah.
Came down to the last minute, but it was I don't know, it was like the third seed against the fourth seed, 20-16 type game. Wasn't nearly as much fun. And then they kind of just end it with maybe it's a pass interference call, but you don't call it in that situation. So
Holding.
I was upset. I was more upset with it in the moment after seeing it, on Twitter and everywhere else where
that
they
happens
showed a
every
different angle.
single play. It's such BS.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, okay, it's one thing if the refs have been calling that all game,
right?
But they don't. And yeah, sure, I get it's a penalty, but those holding, like defensive holdings, defensive pass interference, those are usually things you want to see consistently called all game. So when you don't call it all game and then you choose to call it in that moment, it kind of frustrates.
For those people that are like, it was definitely holding, well, yeah, it was, but you haven't been calling it all game, so now you're going to throw it right then. And as the ref that threw that flag, he has to know, if I throw this flag, game over. I just gave the Chiefs this game. Because all they have to do is make a 17-yard field goal. They can run the rest of the clock out to 10 seconds, 8 seconds. Like, he literally had to know, if I throw this flag, I just gave the Chiefs a 17-yard field goal for the win.
Did you see like some of the other angles that came out after the game though? Like how bad he was actually pulling the jersey?
But it's happened all.
Oh, I know
game.
It does, but I'm just saying
trouble,
it was for sure an obvious hold.
Yeah, they kind of go off cues. So I'm guessing that as soon as it looked like he saw the shoulder turn and the hook, he was throwing the flag.
Well,
and it probably appeared more egregious to him at that point than it ended up being from certain views.
Well, I hope they watch Sauce Gardner next year and call penalties like they did on that play, because if that happens, Sauce Gardner's about to be one of the worst corners in the league.
It brings me back to like Richard Sherman back in the day. He always played that way. And
you just hold every play, then they won't call it every play, and then you look like a great corner. You pass interference every play. It's like
that's how the Chiefs play too. They play press man-to-man coverage for the most part, and they're just gonna play physical and assume that the refs aren't going to continuously throw the flag. So
yeah, I'm sure if you watched. Oh, sorry.
No, the biggest thing I look at was like neither Patrick Mahomes or was it Juju or MVS, the receiver.
Juju.
It was Juju.
Neither one of them were even looking for a flag, and then both of them
thrown pretty early.
But I mean, a receiver is always. I mean, Mahomes may have saw that, but I don't think there's any way Juju would have saw that. And receivers are always gonna, if they feel like they're held, they're gonna look or throw some sort of arm up in the air or whatever, and that never happened. So
go ahead and watch that game from front to end again, beginning to end, and I guarantee that hold happens about 100 times throughout the entire game, and it got called once at the end.
Yeah, probably
100 might be excessive, but I see your point.
It's probably pretty damn close, because it's probably every offensive snap, someone on the field is holding a little bit on someone's jersey.
Now that it's over, it just shows how hard it is, A, to get to the Super Bowl, and B, how hard it is to consistently be good, especially for the Eagles, because now they have a whole new coaching staff. They have a lot of free agents. So, I mean, Robbie and I are Bills fans. Like, that's why I get so angry whenever the Bills lose in the playoffs, because like this run of playoff stretch could really end at any point. I mean, there's no guarantee that Derek Carr or Aaron Rodgers or some better quarterback goes to the Jets. There's no guarantee that we beat the Dolphins. I mean, they could have swept us this year. So it's just, this is why playoff games, somehow I had to bring it back to the Bills.
The missed opportunities that haunt you as a fan. Yeah.
Depressing.
And the Titans, I'm sure, from 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks when you have a chance and you don't get it, but I guess that's how 30 other teams feel, right? Or 29 other teams.
Ryan, do you actually think Mahomes is the GOAT?
I think if you take an accumulated first 6 seasons or 5 seasons, whatever it's been, I think he's absolutely the GOAT of the first 6 seasons of a career. I don't think he's at Tom Brady's total accolades yet, has them yet, but it sure seems like he's possibly going to get there. I don't know about 6 Super Bowls, but
he's definitely on pace.
He's starting to be like hated on Tom Brady's level almost.
Yeah.
when Tom Brady was at the top, because that's what happens.
Well, you see someone so often, and it just gets boring. It's
It'll-
like, great, Mahomes is there again.
Until he
It'll be
cheats,
like
I don't
that.
think he'll be hated as much as Brady. But
That's true.
It'll be like that until he's near the end. Kind of like Steph Curry. Everyone loves Steph Curry because it was fun to watch and it was flashy, kind of like Mahomes is. And then they won 3-4 times.
Yep.
And then they got sick of it. And now that he's older, it's like, oh, Steph Curry is fun and he's a really good dude. Which Mahomes is fun and he's a really good dude. It just happens that he beats the Bills all the time. And every other team. Andy Reid, I think there's a conversation there that he could potentially be definitely top 10 coach of all time. I mean, potentially top 5. I mean, as far as we have been, let's say, football fans, so the last, I mean, whatever, we're all roughly 30. Let's say the last 20 years, other than Belichick, he is by far the second best coach that we've had in our lifetime.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. I'd
I'd
say
argue
Vrabel.
that.
I always think of him in that video of his punt, pass, and kick competition.
Yeah.
He's like 12.
Double the size of
He's
the
like-
other kids.
He looks like he's like 6'8" next to like 4'5" kids.
Yeah. They need to
He's
bring
a
that
big-
video back out.
Yeah.
He was a big boy, too.
Did they show it during
Every
the
time
Super
I
Bowl? I
see
feel like
Andy
they showed
Reid.
it all the time. I don't think they did.
I don't think they did either.
Anything else? I know there's a bunch of coaches changes like we talked about with the Eagles. We're coming up on the league year starting March 15th. There's some teams. Titans just made a couple moves with Lawan and Woods and was it their kicker or their punter?
Yeah, kicker.
You guys have any
Yes.
thoughts on that?
And Cunningham. They freed up like $37 million.
Yeah.
Now you just
Both
got to cut
like-
Tannehill or don't cut him, trade him. And I'll
both
be
looked
happy.
like he'd been eating like a McDonald's Happy Meal every day.
Yeah. He didn't look good.
Which is what I actually looked, and he didn't miss a single extra point, and he was 17 of 20 on field goals, which I think is pretty low for attempts. So I think
Yeah,
from
it is
a lot
low.
of games, the ones he missed were must makes, and even though it was only 3, and they couldn't really make more attempts because his range was, I don't know, less than 45.
Yeah, I was going to say he couldn't kick more than like 40-something yards.
They got the
Ridiculous.
blooming punter, the rookie this year. They got to get the kicker.
Stonehouse.
now that can do that, right?
Yeah.
Line up Stonehouse there.
I know. Let's see what he can do.
Man, I've been
Be the
begging for a team to get a guy who can punt and kick and save a roster spot. Maybe the Titans will try it.
That would be, dude, that would be so
I guess
interesting.
you'd be screwed if one of them got hurt, but
That'd be
Just go
If
for
one of them,
2
if
and don't
the
punt
one
if it
person
happens.
Yeah. In terms of the Super Bowl though, going back to that, I learned that Rihanna's pregnant. Did you guys know that before the halftime show?
I don't
I
think it
everyone
was
was
out there.
like,
I don't think anyone's.
Yeah,
Squint
I
at
think
the
that was
screen.
like her way of announcing it.
she hit it well though. I mean, because I don't know about you guys, but I was like pausing,
Yeah.
and looking
Yeah,
because
getting
her
real close to
outfit
TV.
made it tough to tell.
Yeah.
but she's
There was
probably a
one
bunch of
point.
pregnant.
There's probably a bunch of guys at like Super Bowl parties who just didn't want to say anything, but they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, don't do any profile shots.
Yeah. There was one point where she bent over and you could see it like perfectly. I was like, from the front, she bent over and you could see it perfectly. I was like, oh, yep, definitely pregnant. Did you guys know who the daddy is?
No.
he's
Will I
another
am?
singer or something.
No, it's ASAP Rocky.
Hey, that was close.
Yeah. I mean,
Threw out a rapper.
it was a rapper, but I just thought that was interesting that she was pregnant, and then it was ASAP. I didn't know that they were together. I don't follow it.
Well, they
either
have
of
a
them.
kid, don't they? Is this her second?
Do they?
Yeah, she has a kid.
They do now.
They definitely do now.
I don't know if
Honestly,
it's his.
After a couple seconds of watching Rihanna, all I could do is watch the what do they call them, the side dancers or whatever, the back dancers. That was, I'm not gonna say it's like terrible choreography. I just think it was so. It's like something I could come up with.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
So I just
interesting. I'm sure there was a lot of memes made about those dancers.
Gosh.
They were on the elevated platforms, obviously, and they were all, strapped down. But I did see a video came out of one of the dancers. Their strap broke, So they were on the elevator platform, and
Oh my
their thing
God.
fell off. So I would,
Mm.
that could have been very, very bad.
Dude, I would have died just up there. I wouldn't even had to fall. I would have just
I
died
was
of
gonna
fear.
say, yeah, you would have. Anything else on football, or we're jumping over to the hurry up?
Are we doing quarterback predictions next week then?
Yes, sir.
Sounds like a
Okay.
plan to me.
We might have a few by then, but it sounds like Carr
All right.
might be close. So
We are one segment away from our very first guest, but before then, we're going to the hurry up. Travis.
Oh yeah, that's my segment, isn't it?
Oh, gosh.
All right.
gotta learn our segment names.
All right, I'll be nice and I'll stick with the original word I had.
Oh, wait, let me get the music ready.
Did we change the rules on this last time? I feel like something was different.
I changed the music.
Is that all it was? Okay. We're still just
think so.
rhyming with one word, right?
Right, with one word.
All right.
I think there should be like a goal that all three of us combined have to hit. Otherwise, we're just a failure and you have to make the goal like 5 because Tony only ever gets like one word.
Hey.
And
Hey.
all right,
I'm about to crush this.
you ready? Answer.
You guys ready? The word is honey.
Oh no, I got 2 words.
I got 3, so I beat you.
That's what I get for talking shit. See,
I usually ain't the one, but I got 7.
what?
Yeah.
So just real quick, what you said it was honey.
Honey. Like
Okay,
the
so
substance that Pooh Bear eats.
one of the words that first word I wrote down was tummy, but then I realized that doesn't rhyme, right? Honey and tummy, because it doesn't. It has to be the last.
I don't know. According to you, it probably does.
No, it doesn't, because it has to end with knee.
Yeah, I think it would be knee. Correct.
Honey, so it has to rhyme with knee and not me. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was right. So okay, who's going first?
I'm a simple man. Anything sounds good to me.
Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, I think I only have 4.
Well,
I'll
answer's
go
the
first.
judge.
I'm not even sure. Yeah, I don't even know what a rhyme is.
I would take
Gosh.
tummy.
I've got
Oh,
bunny,
got it.
Yeah,
funny,
And I'm done.
don't have it.
and I have money.
Yep, I got that.
How did I not get money?
So I have funny as my lone. Oh, you had funny, Rob.
No, I had funny.
No, I didn't. Yeah, Ryan did.
I had funny, so that got
I don't
crossed.
have- I don't have any points.
Oh, good. I got too many things going on, man. I gotta hit the music. I got like all this stuff. I can't.
Any more excuses you'd like to list?
Yeah, that's all I could come up with was the music, and then I threw in all this stuff just to see if that would make it sound worse than it actually is.
Yeah,
Rob,
so
what else do you have?
actually, is there even anything else that is like 2 syllables that rhymes with honey?
I don't.
Because like the other one, I wrote flea because it rhymes with knee, right? And I wrote B and T.
Sunny.
Sunny.
Honey, sunny. Yeah, I think it rhymes. Yeah.
I don't. Does honey and B and T rhyme?
If you're going off the last sound, right?
No, it's knee.
No.
Knee. It has to end in knee.
I
mean,
don't
Travis
know.
is-
I'm terrible. That's you got to tell me.
Say knee.
What's that?
A little Monty Python reference.
Oh,
Since you kept saying knee. You didn't pay attention in English class.
no,
Well,
I did not. I'm just a simple
but knee
Mississippi
and B
kid.
rhyme, so why wouldn't B and honey rhyme? Because knee and B rhyme, correct?
Okay, here's my question: is the syllable in honey is it honey or is it honey?
You should call your wife honey.
Honey.
Because if it's Hun E,
I was rhyming
then,
with the E sound, not
okay.
the
Then
knee
everything
sound, I
that
guess.
ends in
But after
E
you said it,
rhymes.
I was like, yeah, maybe it is knee that you're supposed to rhyme with, but I don't know.
Well, I guess.
But if you're rhyming with knee, then it only needs to be one syllable, and then T and knee do rhyme, and B and flea, they all rhyme.
No, because it has to rhyme with the whole end of the word. The knee. It has to end in knee, is what I'm saying.
Why does it have to end in it? It's just a sound like it. A rhyme word doesn't have to be spelled the same.
No, but it has to.
I feel like
go
I'm just going to
knee.
interrupt. We're gonna move on here.
It's a good argument.
It is.
We don't have a name for this segment. We're just having our first guest. Ryan's wife, Rebecca, is going to be joining us. We're going to ask her questions about Ryan. Ryan's going to be leaving the room. We don't have technology to have like 2 mics set up and mute one, and I'll do all that fun stuff. So Ryan's going to be leaving the room. We're going to ask Rebecca questions about Ryan, see what her answer is, potentially ask Travis and Robbie what the answer is for some of these, and see if they know him better than her. And then we'll get Ryan back in here, and he'll give us the actual answer. So a little marriage game. Nothing too crazy. We're not trying to lead to a divorce or anything. So
You can't break this relationship, bro. All right.
If you're honest, Wheeler, then I should win this.
Yeah, I would think so. She is so nervous, guys. She's like getting all flushed red and stuff. All right, just so you know, this is probably going to be the part that I clip and post on all the social media. So
Let
good
her
luck.
know we're live too.
And we're live.
We're live everywhere.
So as Rebecca gets settled in, like I said, I'll ask her, and then I will also ask you guys quickly for an answer.
All right. Cool.
Rebecca, welcome.
Hello.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How's
Are you
everyone?
nervous?
A little bit.
It's just how well do you know your husband? Do you know him better than his friends?
Did we lose
I hope
Travis?
so.
No, Travis is there.
Oh, I don't see him on my screen.
I'm still here.
That's
Okay.
you. All right, Rebecca, first question. Does Ryan like for his wings to be flats or drums?
Drums.
Ryan and Travis, what is your answer?
I say drums.
Well, Ryan's not here, but
Yeah.
Rob will
Or
say
Rob, sorry.
I'll say drums.
He likes the meat.
What is Ryan's dream job?
No job. Stay at home and write books and podcast all day.
All right. I want to ask you guys that one. I will ask you guys this one, but Rebecca first. What was Ryan's high school jersey number his senior year for football?
Nope. Oh man. 12.
Travis?
Close. 11.
Rob?
I didn't remember. I'm terrible with jersey numbers, so I was going to say 10. I couldn't remember.
We'll see what Ryan has to say.
He might not remember.
What?
There's a possibility of that.
What, if any, was Ryan's AOL screen name as a
man.
kid?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm assuming he had one. Pokemon
Oh, he did.
lover.
He
I
talked to
don't
so
know.
many girls.
Wheels something or another.
Yeah, probably like wheels 4444444.
That's your guess?
Mm-hmm.
Travis, do you have a guess?
I never had an AOL, and I don't think he did either.
Yeah, I didn't either. I never had it.
All right, we'll see what he says. What was the name of Ryan's first dog?
Sammy, I knew you were going to ask that.
Yeah, the same.
He loves
Don't give it-
Sammy.
Same as the OG.
If you guys didn't know that, it's definitely a Sammy.
What was or who was Ryan's favorite high school teacher?
I think it was Miss Wooden.
All right, we'll see what he says. And for all the listeners, yes, all of us went to the same high school, and so did my wife and Rob's wife.
Right?
Travis's wife is the only outsider.
Yep.
And then, what is Ryan's biggest phobia?
Spiders and heights.
Oh, you only get one.
Yeah, one.
Spiders.
Spiders.
Oh man, you guys are harsh.
Spiders.
Travis,
is
do you have a
on
guess?
I think that it's open water.
Yeah, that was my
Oh.
guess.
He is terrified. Of
Any water
a
that he
swimming
can't
pool
see
that he can't see
the bottom of.
Yeah, he didn't like the water in Mexico.
Any water where you cannot see the bottom is my answer.
Yeah.
If he thinks about it for a couple seconds, he'll probably go with that. But I don't know. Maybe all
Spiders
the
might
shark
be.
watching you guys do is
No, he's still terrified. He
that'd
thinks
probably
I'm
make
nuts.
it worse. Honestly,
It does make it worse for him.
Last question, and I think he may have already said this on here, maybe not. Who is his celebrity crush?
Anna, Kristen Bell.
Travis, do you have a guess?
I put this question, but I didn't think about it because I didn't think I was answering it.
I feel like he
I'm
just
gonna
told
think on
us
that one.
like a month ago, right?
Oh,
We
he
just
did
talked
tell
about
us-
this, and I don't remember
know.
who he said.
Oh, I do. I don't know if he would admit it on here. So
No, I thought on the podcast he mentioned somebody. This might be like
Yeah.
a while ago, like more than a month ago. I don't remember.
he said something about Lana Rhodes, but we'll see what he says.
If it was if he was 15, he would have said like Jessica Simpson, probably.
Yeah, she's probably
Yeah.
still high up there.
All right, that's all the questions we have.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. We'll bring
Yeah.
Ryan back in and
Sure.
see how well you know him.
All right. Sounds good.
His celebrity crush is definitely Lana Rhodes.
We'll see what he says.
I'm trying to think. It's
Wasn't that one of
All
our
right.
listener questions early on? I swear it was.
Yeah. Ryan's back. We asked Rebecca, I don't know how many questions, 7 or 8, 6 or 7 questions.
That's it? That's all you got through, dude? I feel like I was out there for like 10 minutes.
Nah, I was like, oh, it wasn't that long. If you're having chicken wings, do you want flats or drums?
The one with one bone. Drum?
Drum.
Yeah.
That's what everyone said. I did ask some of these to Travis and Rob as well to see if they knew you better. What is your dream job?
Writer?
That's what she said. She said podcaster, stay at home, write books.
Yep.
no. She said
What
he was
was your
gonna
high
be
school
involved.
jersey number? Your senior year of football.
11.
Travis got that. Rebecca did not.
Loser.
12. Very close. She just didn't.
I'm
watch
not
the
Jeff.
games, apparently.
What the heck?
If you had one, what was your AOL screen name growing up?
Didn't have one.
Didn't have. I thought for sure it was gonna be like Wheels 80 or something like that.
No.
The fact that
Name of your
Rob and I
first
didn't have
dog.
that.
Name of my first dog.
As a kid.
Oh, as a kid? Dusty.
Oh,
Mhm.
she said, and I would have said the same thing.
Forgot
Sammy.
about Dusty. Yeah, I didn't know you when you had Dusty.
I
Sammy
had
and
Dusty.
Misty.
I mean, I was going to say Misty would have been number one, but I had Dusty when I was little. That's the only one I remember.
Name of your favorite high school teacher.
How many do you
Should've-
remember?
I was going to say, dude.
I did let everyone know that we all went to high school together.
Oh man. What was the gym teacher? Does that count?
Mr. Young?
Mr. Young.
Yeah, Mr. Young.
Our football
I go with
coach?
that?
Coach too, so yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name though. He
She
didn't
said
know
Mrs.
my
Wood.
name, so
Which was a very good guess.
if I didn't cop out and say Jim, I would have said Miss Wooden.
We didn't have her for a lot of classes. That's probably what
Just parenting.
like the relationship
It's
was
sex ed.
outside of that.
Yeah.
Your biggest phobia.
My biggest phobia would
Think
probably
about it.
there's
Let's-
Yep.
Rob and Travis had the same answer, and Rebecca had a different answer.
all right. My biggest phobia would be probably the deep sea.
Yes.
Dude, Rob and I were on that.
Oh man.
Rebecca said spiders.
Yeah, I would say, what do you think she said?
Spiders? Dude, spiders don't scare me nearly. If I had to jump into a pit of spiders or go into the ocean, I'd be all over those spiders.
And then last question is
I mean, it's not even
celebrity-
just the ocean. It's got to be like a pond for you too, right? It's any,
Dude, yeah, you
any
put me in
water
a
you
pond.
can't
Said
see
open
the
water,
bottom.
like anything.
Yeah, 100%. If I can't see the bottom, I'm done.
Last question is celebrity crush.
Kristen Bell.
Wow,
She got
she
it.
got that.
Got it
Who
right.
would you have said if when you're think back to when you were 15? Like,
Oh, God, dude, I can't remember that.
who was like?
I
a
can't
girl
remember
you
that.
would have had a crush on, like back then,
Back when I was 15?
as a teenager.
That was 15 years ago. Um, can you tell me? Because then I can go, yes, definitely.
I said like a Jessica Simpson.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure. Jessica Simpson was
I said
legit.
Lama Rhodes.
Who?
No, it was either Kristen Bell or maybe Mila Kunis.
All right. Well,
All right.
I didn't ask them to give an answer for every question that I asked Rebecca, but they did get 2 of them that she did not.
Mm.
But kudos and thank you to Rebecca for joining us.
Just so you know, you lost. She said she was under too much stress.
What was the
Yeah.
final count? Like 6 out of 8 or something? 5 out of 8?
I think she got like 5 out of the 8.
Yeah, because I would have got I would have got Sammy as well. So 5 out of 8.
Probably would have had us if she wasn't watching Jeff in the football game.
Yeah, she was watching Jeff play football. That was the problem right there.
But
Jeff.
thank you to
My guess was
Rebecca
10.
for joining us.
I don't know who was 10, but I was like, 10.
Gosh.
We have a long off season ahead of us, so we will think of other games to play. Our other wives will probably play the game as well, and we'll see which. We'll have to ask different questions. That way, we can't study beforehand, but we'll see what wife answers the most questions.
For all those people out there that are like, I want to see what Ryan's wife looks like. You got to go to Spotify or YouTube, and you'll be able to see her, because who doesn't want to?
I thought you had like a really lousy camera, and then she came on. I was like, oh, it's just
It's
him.
just me, bro. I just I dull the camera. She comes on. It's like a shining, beautiful light. And she was wearing her Miami Dolphins hoodie. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I
but
almost commented. I decided
Okay.
not to.
Rob kept it
Is
quiet.
the artwork behind you new? Or have I just never noticed that? Right.
You never noticed it.
So that's been there.
It's been there.
Okay, this is the first time I've noticed it.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Your head's so big it blocks it. He didn't see it until Rebecca sat down.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
I do have a
You've had
giant
that
head.
painting- You've had that painting since you were like 10.
Yeah,
Maybe younger.
I think I've maybe actually been younger. The fact that it looks in the condition that it does, and it doesn't have
I
anything
think
like
you had it
really.
stored away for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, you painted this, Ryan.
No.
Good job.
No.
Just said he had it as a kid. Yeah, that was.
I don't
He
know. who
painted it when he was 5. That's what I heard.
It was time for Rebecca to get quizzed. Now it's time for us to get quizzed because we are going to the Wonderlic Prep.
All right, guys, it's the final one in this segment, or whatever you want to call it, month. It's been more than a month, I think, but score update, Ryan has 5, Travis has 4, Anthony has 2. I might change things up a little bit after this one, but we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. So, question 1 is a history question, I guess you could say. How many amendments have been added to the United States Constitution? Ryan, what's an amendment?
Where they changed the laws.
Yeah, it's a change. Yeah. So, anybody want to get? Anyone know it right now?
3.
For 2 points.
27?
Yeah, I was 17.
Travis gets 2 points. 27.
Right.
Holy moly.
Nailed it.
That's what I could think of.
And you jumped into the lead over Ryan.
I hate this game. I
Did
quit.
you say 3?
Ryan said 3.
Yeah, I said 3. I don't know.
You don't care about women's rights?
No, that's a good thing to care about. That was one of the 3.
I had a bonus question for this one, a bonus
19 or
point.
something.
So, what year was the 27th Amendment ratified? Closest, I'll give you the bonus point too. So, someone will get it.
1983.
Okay.
93.
Yeah. I'll say 94.
Should have went the other way. 92.
Oh,
They went
I
over.
thought he was close because I think it was the 90s.
No, I said closest. Nice try.
Damn it.
All right, I got one more question. Maybe I can try to find a bonus point on it, depending on who gets this, if anyone does. But question 2. I'll have you write this one down. How many eyes do honeybees have? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5?
I have
Oh,
my
and Ryan,
answer.
just so you want to know, because I figure you probably want to know. The first one was B, in case you're trying to figure the pattern out. I know you like to try to do that.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, so the answer was B on question 1.
I'm going to phone
think-
a friend.
Whoa. You can't do that. You have a honeybee picture next to you, don't you, from your kids' stuff?
No, I've got some people who raise honeybees.
All
Are
right,
you a
I think-
beekeeper? Go outside and check.
I think you were going with the goat thing. You went ba, so it's BA.
Okay, what do you guys got?
I have C, 4.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 4.
Okay, sure. Final answers?
Yeah.
You're all wrong.
Come
Ah.
on.
It's D, 5 eyes.
What?
So honeybees have 2 large compound eyes on the side of their head. And Ryan thought I was doing a trick question there.
I did.
With 2. I thought you might think that. They also have 3 smaller eyes called ocelli eyes that are in the middle of their forehead, basically. These smaller eyes help the bees to detect UV light, which helps them land safely on flowers. So there you go. You learned something.
I didn't think there was any way they were going to have an odd number of eyes. I don't know why. I just didn't think the body would be set up that way. But
Yeah.
It is weird, but if you look at a picture close up, it's like they got the 2 big eyes kind of on the side that you would, you figure you see. And then it's almost like right in the middle of it, there's just like these 3 little eyes. They just look like dots.
Let's,
So it's kind
Well,
of weird.
we actually, if you ever thought about it, we actually have an eye somewhere in here too. You know what I'm talking about? You guys, you ever realize how you can like see things in your head? Isn't that weird?
Is it like a
Does that
G-spot
count?
kind of thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's up in there and then back a little bit. If you
Can you
go
point
into
to it?
your nose.
Oh, okay. Through the nose.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
So
that's it.
Good job, Travis. You win the first segment
Ooh,
of
That
trivia.
was ridiculous.
thank you,
Sorry, Ryan.
Miss Fenn.
My other favorite teacher.
Just because you like
That's-
to mess with her.
I don't remember any of them, honestly, which is good and I guess bad.
Most of them are probably retired by now.
Yeah.
whole new crew. That's it. I do have to announce. I just realized I forgot to do "Gimme 3 Steps," so I messed up.
Oh. Oh no! You only had 2 song titles, dude. That's it.
2 almost makes it harder because I almost
just
forgot
forgot.
to do I Ain't the One, but I did get it.
Just wasn't on top. I mean, "Gimme 3 Steps" would be so easy. Yeah,
This was
said-
your
I think I
album.
said poison whiskey just at a random point in time.
"Gimme 3 Steps." All right, and we're gonna
Did you say
head on.
Poison Whiskey Dart Frog? Did you sneak it in that way?
no,
Did you-
I said that'd be some poison whiskey in reference to something with football.
Did you guys both get them though?
Get what?
Did you guys get your song titles in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday's
so Tony
Gone
gets an
and I Ain't
album.
the One.
Okay, Tony gets an album all to himself.
Pick one that's like 26.
Who gets to
songs.
pick
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Do we get to pick something crazy for him?
I'm also probably the first one to admit that they haven't gotten it.
No, you
No,
just
I-
haven't. We have to be. This
I
has to
didn't
go by
get
the honor
one
code
time,
here.
right? I think
You didn't. You're right, but
it was
we
intentional
weren't-
because I wanted you to see what
Right.
you do. But
Right, and that's when we made the rule that you have to do a whole album by yourself the next week. So Tony gets an album to himself, which means it also makes it harder for us because I don't think we should have to give him also songs from the next album. Also, that'd be way too hard.
I
know what I
thought we
mean?
just got a
Let's
week
do an
off.
album by
Make him
Shaq
do
West.
everything. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Make it as raunchy as you can get.
as raunchy as it gets, guys. I had Mississippi Kid, so I feel bad for all the Mississippi people because I said it when I was sounding dumb. So I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just a simple Mississippi kid. So sorry to the Mississippi kids out there. You're not stupid. It was a
I
bad
missed
joke.
that one. You even have to point that out because they might not even have heard it.
If they were from Mississippi, they definitely heard it. They were like, "Hey, what the
It
hell?"
was easy. I was talking about the eagle flying away, a free bird.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's it for the podcast. As always, we appreciate everyone listening. Extra thanks again to Rebecca for joining us. Check us out at Ultraflex FP, at Ultraflex Rob, at Ultraflex Ryan, at Ultraflex Sutton, and Ultraflex Enter. We're into the off season now. Next week, we will start our guesses as to where quarterbacks will end up. And then after that, probably be some draft talk. And then we'll just throw in some random crazy segments as well, because we'll have a long off season of time on the air to kill. But it's fun. Thanks for coming along for the ride. And even though the season's over, go Bills.
Go Titans.
Bills.
What's up, Ultraflexers? Thank you for listening to our show. We appreciate all of you for your support. If you would like to support us even more, we have a website, ultraflexfootball.com. Or if you could like or subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube, that would be awesome. We would also really appreciate it if you would rate our show. Plus, of course, if you didn't like it, then maybe make a donation on our website so that we can make the show better, just for you. You can also leave us a voicemail on our website if there's something you'd like us to share or talk about, and then maybe we'll play it on the podcast. Once again, we appreciate all of you, and we look forward to talking random stuff again next week. Oh yeah, and some football.